Hey everybody! Happy Sunday. Welcome back to some crochet time. It is Kit here. We are working on the blanket that I have worked on a tiny bit, but not a ton. We have a new hook. It's the same size, it's just a different. I think they call this one inline and the other one was a taper. I don't know where the other one went, but it's the same size, so we're just gonna roll with it. I have no idea where I put it. I am back in Texas, for those who are not aware. Um, I already did a little snippet of a video just to see if y'all could hear. And I don't think y'all can, but y'all might. I don't know. My hearing's not the best, and it's right beside me. But my AC broke in Texas. So my room was about 85. Now I have a great new best friend right over here. Like, literally, I can touch it. Of a window unit AC. That is keeping my room nice and cool, thank goodness. And I'm not turning it off because it's 90s right now and it is warm. And yeah, so I'm really sorry if this is not a very good video because of that, but I'm not turning it off. Nope. It is noon. It is not happening. But yeah, so I am back. There will be interruptions probably. I've already tried to start this. This is the third attempt. Um, I have a dog on my bed who may want out at any moment's notice. My door is shut, which means the other ones are probably going to want to come in. But it's fine. Yeah. So how has everyone been? Happy June, by the way. Oh, man. I survived graduation. I That was just a wild day. It's still weird to think that I'm done, although the shock factor is kind of worn off, but I don't think the believability factor has come in to play, if that makes sense. Um, I will be sniffling like crazy because allergies. I have so many allergies now that I am here. Oh, it is awful. Absolutely atrocious. Um, oh, and I think I've done 12 rows, by the way. I'm not quite done with the second skein, but we're going to knock that out today. Oh, man. Yeah. I have been fairly busy. I've been helping mom with a lot of things. We sold a bucket truck, and so I followed my dad. He was driving the bucket truck. We delivered it. The dude compensated us for our time, which was nice. When I say us, I really mean my dad. Um, hey, I get to live here with like no rent, and they're helping me out with some stuff. So I could just shush. Um, nah, it's fine. Um, so oh my god, that thing only goes 40 freaking 5. It should have been a less than a 3 hour drive, 3 hour trip, just under 3 hours, ended up being 5 hours and 15 minutes. We had to ride on the shoulder of the road so many times to let people drive back past us. It's very humbling to go 47 miles an hour on an 80-mile-an-hour highway. And I had to drive the spaceship, as I like to call it, which is my parents' dually 1 ton. hmm It's got air conditioned seats. That was nice. My dad drove the truck that doesn't have any AC, but it cannot make the move to Tennessee. It cannot. So we went on ahead and we sold it. So it was the best thing to do. My mom's super upset, but Considering Dad was like, yeah, it would probably make the trip out to Tennessee, but the question is, would I? As in, would he survive driving that? Because it was. I'm not sure I could handle following him for longer than we did because I was already losing my mind. And again, I was in the vehicle that had all the modern amenities. Now, the reason I was following him was one, somebody had to pick him up, and two, just in case anything went wrong with it, Dad had all the tools, and the 1-ton could haul it wherever it needed to go. But thankfully, we had pretty much no problems, which was awesome. Yeah, that was an all day event. Um, Lots of cleaning, lots of cooking. I've been taking over for Mom as much as I can just to give her a break. So it has been hectic, but I have had a break a little bit, which is nice. I have really gotten into V Rising super hard. So that's been like my game of choice as of late. I've played very little of anything else except for Clair Obscur. Yeah. So, but it's been really nice to be home with the dogs and my folks and stuff. Played a bit of Pal World with my dad. That was nice. And we may have some other big changes on the horizon coming up, but I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx it, but prayers and good vibes, please, would be very much appreciated. What else? Oh gosh. I'm studying for another license. As some of y'all might know, last year I got an insurance license, and there's multiple of them, so now I'm studying for another one. Now that I'm out of school, because there was no way in heck I was doing that one and school at the same time. That was not happening. Speaking of school, I I think again, I don't know who's watching this or whatever, but hey, the oh my god, I had a final the Thursday before the day I walked, so like just the day before, and I have been waiting for the grade for that final. Waiting, 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 waiting. And never got a grade, but I did get a final grade for the class. I got an A, which I'm so happy about, which means that I completed my goal of. Well, it wasn't really like a proper goal. It was just something that I was trying to get, trying to attain. But like if I the ultimate goal was graduating. The ultimate goal was just passing everything and graduating, which I did, thankfully, um, by the grace of God. Uh, but I was really trying really hard to have one last good semester, which means ultimately passing. But if I could have gotten all A's, that would have been amazing. And I got all A's. I got all A's. That really hard class, plant physiology, I got 116% on that test. I studied my ass off for it. I went and I took it, and I felt like I got maybe a low A. I got 116%, y'all. Holy shit. And I don't know what I got right on it. I don't know anything. Doesn't really matter. I would have loved to know though, because I felt like some of it I was like, ooh, I don't know, you know. Um, so oh my gosh, just so thankful and proud. I'm very proud of myself. Is that a goof up? It just looks weird. We're gonna keep on trucking though, because I ain't dealing with it. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, so. Yeah. Yeah, some other stuff has happened too, but I'm gonna hold that a little close to the chest for right now. I don't know, I don't feel like jinxing it, I don't feel like doing anything, but let's just say that I had a wonderful encounter at an event at school, and that led to having a phone call with a very important individual adjacent to the company that my parents are currently working for. And nothing's going to come of it right now, but that doesn't mean maybe later down the road. So, yeah. Um, Gosh, man, the week of graduation, I was so tired. I was running around so much. Oh my gosh, we had something different every freaking day. And then literally the day of graduation, we got done with that, went home, and we all just crashed for several hours because we went literally nonstop all week. But we went to Dollywood. That was really fun. We tried to do some other stuff, but just wasn't a lot of time. And then my grandmother had to be taken care of a lot. And then the one time that we went um, into the trap, as I call it, with her for dinner, she really didn't feel good, so my mom had to spend an hour driving out. It was only 8 miles, but it's like it's like Vegas, like downtown Vegas is the trap area. Um, so it took mom basically 30 minutes to get Gran back to the hotel, take care of her, make sure she's good, and then another 30 minutes to get back. So like an hour. And dad and I, we couldn't leave because we were still waiting on like the pizzas and everything. So it was just kind of a, oh my gosh, not a very good night. Um, just all of that. And then the drive back was a bit rough. It has been exceptionally hectic. Let's just put it that way. But graduation was it was good. It was kind of sad too. A lot of my friends, my classmates and stuff that I talked to are juniors, so they did not walk. Two people I know, thankfully, did, um, so that I could, have somebody to sit with and find. That was really nice. But man, we were like fish in a barrel. I think 14,000 people from my school graduated that weekend, and I think about 3,000 of them were in my ceremony, and that was just so many people. And we were squeezed in so tight. We couldn't go to the bathroom. We couldn't get anything to drink. We were dying. Dying. Oh my gosh. And then, of course, I got my degree in, that is so weird to say. Still, I got my degree in plant science. Okay, so organic production. For those who may or may not know. Again, I don't know who's watching this, but whoever it is, I hope y'all having a good one. I don't think I don't have my scissors. Where are my? Which bag? Oh gosh. Okay, is it in this bag? I have like 3 bags of yarn, so I don't have just this blanket. Like I've got this stuff too. Um, and I've got this just in this bag, which has all of this. And you see scissors right there, but there's scissors right here too. Oh, and let's just say, what should I make? I'm thinking I'm gonna make my little gloves and hat combo out of these two, and then I've got like 3 skeins of this, so I was thinking of doing a full set, like a scarf and the gloves and stuff. Which one should I do first, though? Let me know, and I'll work on that. We'll do that as a video. I do want to get some stuff worked on for this, though. Sorry, I am taking Allegra. I am, because Zyrtec does not usually work on me. Maybe I should try Zyrtec. You good, Whiskey? She is zonked out because there was a massive storm last night. I was gonna stream MTAP, but we had a tornado warning. We had a severe lightning storm, and we also had a flash flood warning. There was no streaming or video gaming last night. At all, which is fine. However, Whiskey really does not like thunder. Yeah, Whiskey really does not like thunder anymore. I don't know when that happened, but it was after I left. And, so we had to dose her up a little bit, and, I spent the night cuddling her and taking care of her. She's exhausted today. hmm But let me tell you, my weighted blanket did the trick. For everybody, because I also was not doing okay. Anyway, where was I? Oh, there it is. Um, yeah, so graduation. We had pictures taken. The pictures don't look good. The pictures are one of those of, okay, step, look, smile, boom, step, look, smile, boom. Probably want $100 for those. I'm a little afraid to look at the price. I don't have to buy them. I don't think I'm gonna, because again, they just not great. Uh, like I barely had enough time to figure out, should I smile like this? Should I smile like that? Where should I look? Let alone like anything else. And yeah, it was. And then, so then after that, we're like going in, and like there's so many slots. Um, there's just so many people that they had a left side and a right side of the stage, and it was just like a conveyor belt. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, cool. So then they're like, okay, anyone part of the ag college, just keep going back. What? So I am trying so hard to figure out where I'm supposed to go. And I am in wedges, which were comfortable, thankfully. But I mean, it's just like I probably walked a mile just down there trying to figure out where the heck I was supposed to be. And everybody's like, no, I'm part of this college or this or that. There were 3 colleges, technically 4, graduating with mine that day. And, oh yeah, third skein, yay! Oh, and we're on a new row, so let's just mark that, shall we? So then, I finally find my people. Okay, we are on row 13. I'm sorry, I've done a little bit more than I thought. I don't even remember what I said last time. Okay. So then, why did everything refresh on that screen? I don't know. Okay, anyway. So I finally get back there. You see some people I know. It was great. It was fun. And then we get out there and we're just sitting. So we're like, oh my god, can we go? Like, oh my gosh, it's kind of hot. We want to be able to sit down. Oh, okay, we're walking out there. Awesome. So now we're all going to sit down. Well, then we were sitting there for ages because they were only bringing up a row at a time, working from the front to the back. And I was like third from the last in the back. It was like 4 or 5 rows from the back. We were all like, oh my gosh. And then the business school. The business school is in front of my school. Oh my god. That was an hour, probably, of undergrads being named and called. So much so that I forgot that they actually announced each college. Like, I forgot that they did anything else other than just saying names. Like, we were dying. One dude he was like trying to talk to his mom right beside me, and then my friend was trying to listen to the names, and then my other friend on the other side of her was playing on his phone. He was playing some sort of war game on his phone. He won 7 rounds. I should have put something on my phone, but I was trying to like kind of text my mom and stuff, trying to figure out where they were. There was very little reception in there. It So, oh my god. All of us were like, holy crap. Okay, come on. We get it. There's a lot of freaking business people, and it's a worthless degree. It's like everybody. Well, apparently the parents were basically zonked out sleeping. Like, all the parents were like, yep, okay. It's gonna be a while before our kids. So, like, they were clearing out emails, they were clearing out pictures, they were organizing files, they were making grocery lists, whatever it was. And the concessions were open, so everybody was eating popcorn, which was really taunting my dad. And several parents just fell asleep, like they took turns taking naps up until their kid. It was time for their kid. It was really, really, really funny. It's like, oh my goodness. It was something else, but it was also an emotional day because, wow, can't believe I'm done. Which I still can't believe I'm done, but it was, a bit of mourning. But, yeah. It's gonna hit me again, I think, in the fall, and also whenever I do get a job. But that's part of what I'm getting that license for, is to get a job or to open my horizons for one. I have like a few, I really have two directions within the same field that I want to go into, and I really want like this path, which I don't really need the license that I'm going for, but this path is really hard to get into. Because you need to know the right people and you need to find an opening. And also, I'm brand new with no experience. But this uses my degree more. Both want a degree, it's just, this one, it's more specialized. Now, this one, easier to get into. You just need a degree. I have one. Um, but a lot of people can go this way. But if I get two particular licenses, which are a pain in the ass to get, and when I say a pain in the ass, I mean they're just hard and you have to study for them. You have to go somewhere and take an actual exam, like they frisk you. But if you pass it, you basically have the Willy Wonka golden tickets, and then anybody's going to hire you regardless of how much experience, because not many people have that. So, the way I see it, try to go for this, but also get the licenses for this, and then I have a job regardless, right? Gives me a lot more avenues. So, and once I get done with that, I'm going to be looking into some certifications for other paths as well that I can do within my degree. But yeah. So, I'm sorry about like potentially the quality of the videos. I was rushing last month trying to get everything done. I'm very proud of myself that I did so I could have a break. It's been a very wonderful break. In fact, I'm still kind of in break mode, but um, it's 27th as I'm recording this. I need to get some videos up. So I'm going to work on that today and work on studying. So, yeah. And by myself a few days buffer always, because things around here are always hectic and chaotic and crazy. But I did kind of miss it. Actually, I missed a lot of it. So it's been really nice to be back. I've really missed my dogs. I don't know if y'all watch any of those walking videos that I put out, but Flash follows me every single night because he hopes that I'm gonna throw the ball. So I've taken to bringing his ball thrower because I don't want to pick up the gross, nasty ball of sweat and dirt. And not sweat, saliva, because he drools on it because he's following me for miles in a big ass circle over and over and over in the Texas evening heat. And he's got it in his mouth, and he is just following me, and he's panting into the ball. I'm not touching that. It's not happening. Blech. Like, really? You silly boy. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. But, yeah, so it's been good. That being said, kind of getting to the near end of this. I think that's pretty much every update that I have so far, really. Um, but I want to focus on this blanket a bit for maybe this month for videos. So, I was thinking, should I continue doing like the Chicago readings? Would y'all want some of that? I could also do like a little bit of gameplay. I don't mind talking and stuff, but it's like if I don't have anything to say, you know? And like, who's to say that I'm gonna have anything to say next week? Um, so I could just finish reading Chicago, or I could do like a little bit of gameplay and this. So like, there's different things to look at. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. If I did do gameplay, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I could do some B Rising. I could do Tenants, just something that like I don't normally cover or I haven't covered. Mm-mm-mm. Let me know. Do 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 do. Yeah, my mom has seen me work on this by the way, and she's like, "Whose is that? That's green. It's mine, right?" Well, my mom kind of pissed me off last time about blankets. It is for her, okay? It is. But I said, well, you told me last time that you had more than enough blankets and that you didn't want any more. So, guess. And she was like, did I say that? Like, she's like zoomed in on this. As is my grandmother, which is infinitely less fun. Oh man, actually, in Tennessee, she. I didn't put up my yarn. Like, I didn't move it out of the way because I have it all under my desk and stuff, and just in upstairs everywhere at the apartment. Like it's put up, but it's in sight. Okay. So, I left the room to go do something upstairs, and I had this on the ottoman, which I don't have the ottoman here. We have a lovely chair over here instead. That's my helper. And I had my papers for the final that I never got the grade on, because studying, right? Ah, I goofed up on that one. That's okay. We'll deal with it. We'll just continue. It's fine. Um, we will continue, right? Yeah, I don't really feel like frogging it that far back. Is it gonna bother me? Oh, wait a minute. Why is that like that? Did I goof up that too? I did. Oh, okay. Oh no, that is the bit. Oh, now I see. Maybe I didn't goof it up. I did goof up something. Hang on. That goes like that. That goes like that. Then it's a boom. And a boom. And a boom. Oh, I didn't goof anything up. I just skipped a stitch right there, and that's what made it goof up. Okay, no, we're good. So anyway, as soon as I left the room, she got up, and I know this because my dad was in the room, but he didn't like do anything, which annoys me. She went and she sat at my desk, and she dumped all of my papers to the floor by accident, but still, like I had them arranged in such a way because I'm studying for this final. so that she could look at this. And then she went through all of the yarn in my room, all of the yarn in that room. And she's like pulling it out and she's looking at it. And then like my papers. And then she picked up my papers and she just dumped them back on this. And I was like, so I came down and I look and I'm like, who the hell touched my stuff? Because it's all of the packets, which we got a packet every Thursday. Um, every time we had lab. And the only times we didn't have lab were when we had an exam that week, because the exams were always on the following Monday. So we never. Oh wait, yeah, we did have lab on Thursday. So we had a lab every Thursday regardless. And then we would have a review packet and then a review test, and then we had the review packet for the final, and we had the practice exam for the final. So that's like a good 15 different pages, packets wise. And I'm just gonna go on and finish this row on camera. So this will be a little bit longer than I was originally anticipating, but that's fine. So I came down and I was like, who the hell did that? She was like, oh, I just wanted to like look at your blanket. I'm like, why would you touch like why? And the dad told me that she just got up and like just went through all my yarn. It just really angered me. Like, it's one thing if I'm in there and you ask. It's a whole other thing to go rooting through and then ruin the system or whatever else. Like, you just it really annoyed me. Really annoyed me. And she does that too. Like, if she can, and if nobody's watching, she will go through my stuff because I have yarn, because I haven't talked to her, because she's not very nice. And there was a time where anything I said she would use against me or my parents, so I literally don't talk to her. Like, there are people on the internet who watch these videos, or, sometimes do. I don't know if they always do. But I talk with them every day. They are good friends. They are more of a grandmother to me than my own biological grandmother is now. And if, person who, one person in particular I'm thinking of may very well know this, but, yeah, like, they may know who they are. They are more of a grandparent to me than my grandmother is. Like, and it is something that just, it took a lot for me to get to this point. But there was a time when anything I said, anything I did, any look I gave, any post I made, even, like on Facebook, one of the reasons I don't use Facebook anymore. Like, I finally made my first post, I think, over like 2 or 3 years. And that was for, hey, I graduated. Yeah, remember me? I don't post here, but I graduated. um, it's because of her. Like, she would literally use anything against me and my family. So, and then sometimes mom and dad will be just talking about me or something in her presence, so she gets information, and it really pisses me off. And part of it I think is understandable, and other parts of it are irrational, but I really do not want her to know anything ever. Like, I don't want her to know if I'm dating anybody. I'm not. I don't want her to know if I have a job interview. I don't want her to know anything. Even though she won't now use anything, it's too ingrained, I guess. I don't know. And that is really unfortunate. Hello, computer. I know you think I'm not using you, but I am, I promise. It is very unfortunate, but that is where I'm at. It's already bad enough that I've had to change some of that for my aunt, which I'm not really a huge fan of her either. Um, she kind of, I think, unintentionally caused a little bit of distress and drama during graduation week. But it's over. We're done. Kind of glad we're done, to be honest, because it was stressful, but it was fun. It was a good week mostly. Although it was really funny because like I keep my apartment at 71 degrees, which feels like an icebox. I did that intentionally because if we even let it go off, which my mom and dad bitched about it enough that I literally just turned it off, and 3 hours went by, and mom took off her long sleeve shirt because it was, I don't know, like it was kind of cool in the mornings, so they thought that they needed a long sleeve. Now my dad has like a low iron slash he's just a baby, but mom and I, we like the cold, so I'm wearing a t-shirt. And so she was like, okay, oh my god, turn that AC back on, turn that AC back on. I'm like, do you understand why I keep it at 71 now? Because I tried telling them that, like, I keep it at 71 because it gets really damn warm and it takes a little while for everything to cool down. Like, it just, that AC has to literally do 3 floors basically. Um, yeah, and it's humid as heck outside. We don't turn off that AC. Yep, well, they learned. It was very funny to me. Mm-mm-mm. Almost done. And then we'll have done 2 rows. Well, basically 2. Finished 2. We'll just put it like that. I think what I'm going to do with the first check, like whenever I do get a job, um, it's going to have to be, in the next month or two, really. Um, Probably 2 months. I don't know. I don't know. Again, things are changing and I'm putting it all in God's hands at this moment because I'm not that strong. um, but first check I get, I'm gonna get the yarn for my cousin's blanket, and we'll get started on that too, cause it is summer basically now, and that's supposed to be a Christmas present. With the way it takes me to do a blanket, like, can I borrow some of Tiger's motivation? Like, holy crap! By the time I get done with like 2 rows, she's done with the whole ass blanket. Like, oh my god. Which just tells me I need to crochet more. I've been busy, okay? I've been on vacation from everything. And it has been exceptionally nice. Mm-mm-mm. But I am back. And I am rejuvenized. I'm going to just secure a few stitches. Alright. Awesome. So, this is where we're at in length now, which is to say not very much, but it is looking, look at that texture, y'all. Like, oh my goodness, so pretty. Plus I have better lighting here, so you can kind of actually see, like, it's a little bit washed out, it looks more black, but I promise you it's like a very Irish green, like a deep green, you can kind of see it. But yeah, so, squish, squish. Awesome. So, that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed this little update. Not so little. And also enjoyed the video. Hope y'all are having a good week. I don't know where my stitch marker went. That's okay. I really don't know where it went. I thought I had one. Okay. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Yeah, let me know what y'all want to see. Whether that's more readings of Chicago or like a current chapter thing or like video or gameplay or something. I don't know. Um, just give me some ideas. And yeah, that being said, have a great Sunday. Thank y'all again so much for watching, and I will see whoever I see later.